Hi guys, welcome to Clash Club, and today we're gonna see a game review on Rise of Nations by Mag. So what you're gonna see is today a 1 high enter versus 2x low enter, Magnum taking on Biden and Alex. As you can see in Rise of Nations, we have different civilizations. Alex having Dutch, and Biden having Bantu, and me Magnum holds Egyptians. So the power of Egyptians is you can build wonders in age before compared to any other civilization.
Yes.
Whereas the power of Bantu is you can have that extra up to 100 population cap.
Yes.
So there was a scare from Biden thinking that I'm a pro, which I'm definitely not. And hence Kabri resigned. So it became 1 versus 2. We started with Hanging Gardens, even though most pro players would prefer to have Pyramid at the start, followed by Colossus, since Hanging Gardens would bring no value at age 1, outside unless until you're Greece. So then I also started building Colossus in the same city. That created a little bit of panic on Biden, and then he thought that he has to attack ASAP.
Yes.
So now Kabir resigned at age 2, which means he now has 2 cities that can be taken up. I bribed one of his resigned cities, whereas Biden took the other one with an attack. But this didn't help me either, because the 2 of the cities, 1 lost to Biden and 1 came to me, so it is still a competitive match. If both these players would have pressurized me earlier on, then there could have been a victory for them. But that didn't happen. That's why they are classified under low winter. Alex, being Dutch, tried to outboom me with Colossus, Gardens, and Forbidden City, plus Temple of Tikal. It's really going to be difficult to outboom me here. Biden, as you see, takes the second city left by Kibri after he resigned. I'm gonna fast forward certain sections to make this video much easier for viewing audience, and then focus on center points. So Biden definitely is a player who knows how to play this game. So what he does is after taking Kibri's second city, he wants to destroy my Colossus, because the Colossus brings an interesting value of plus 50 cap outside the economical value. So he wants to take both those things off by destroying it out. Even though I have benefited a little bit by the economical value, but if the Colossus remain the way it is up until the end of the game, then I'll have that extra 50 cap, which I can neutralize what Ubuntu brings in for him. The mistake he does is he didn't plan his attack properly. It takes a few heavy infantry, few cavalries, and then 3 sieges. I have covered one of the entry points, so which means that he should not enter via that point. Unfortunately, he fell into the trap, and as you're gonna see, the sieges will be lost before it goes nearby Colossus. there you can see I have towered and I have few of my villages within that city, which hence means the siege is gonna be killed even before it gonna near my colossus. And so is the wagon, so the troops of us gonna suffer heavy attrition in my place. I'm gonna call for militant with my villages and use a few archers and one heavy cavalry to have his troops killed before they could destroy my colossus. Now I'm focused on getting my temple of Tikkalan. So now Beaten presses the panic button, asks Alex to attack immediately, if not he's gonna resign. But Alex is not ready yet, he's booming. And this is what happens when one booms and other tries to pressurize the attack. It may not work well. While Beaten is trying to push the attack, I have enough barracks unstable to create the troops that's required. By the time he breaks my tower and gets into my city, I have my troops created to defend my city there. So the city is defended and all those attacking troops are killed. And I'm booming well with more scholars plus hanging gardens. If I'm right, the only one that they got is Colosseum by Alex. So Biden creates a fort ahead of a city, an outpost, to understand whether my troops would march in or not. While he forces Alex to attack from the top mid, where I'm holding Kibri's other city. But due to PopCap and all his population are used in economical value, Alex has to kill some villages to actually create some army up there, which is not ready to do yet. On the other hand, now since I've created enough troops, I'm gonna take on Biden. With enough heavy infantries at the back, and light cavalries and heavy cavalries would do the damage to Biden's troops. Biden already pressed the panic button. Now with all his troops lost, he knows I'm gonna eat up all the cities one by one. He's not prepared for that and he resigns here. Therefore giving Alex a fair chance. While he attacks from the top, he could defend from the bottom. One of the key problems in this game is lack of sync in the team. Unless until your team is synced up with your thoughts, or you're synced up with your team's thoughts, it's very difficult to win a multiplayer game. And that's what exactly happened here. When Biden wants Alex to attack, Alex was not ready. And when Alex is ready, Biden is not ready to play. So while my troops is eating Biden's city one by one, Alex now decides it's the right time to attack my city at the top mid. What I made sure is I also have a right set of troops in my top mid city to defend this troops attacked by Alex. While I'm taking all the cities one by one of what Baden left in the game, I'm also making sure that my cities at the top are defended with adequate number of troops. This is a big advantage because I'm holding Colossus, so I have the extra 50 pop cap, which I can use to defend the cities, while my actual troops could go and take the leftover cities of Biden one by one. Alex thought is, since he being a Dutch, if he would have boomed well, then he can create n number of troops at a quick pace, which is a good thought. But the problem is economically boomed so well with all the wonders, Colossus, Hanging Gardens, Temple of Tikal, Forbidden City. I'm boomed enough to create as many troops as I want to defend as well as to attack. So I can do both the things at the same time.
You okay over there?
You can see my attacking troops gonna take the last of the city of Biden, and then I'll march into Alex territory. The city is lost too. While Alex struggles to take my top city down, I'm gonna march into his territory with my attacking troops at the bottom center. So I've entered Alex territory finally, and goes for the one city that holds the wonder. Actually, his capital, he holds another wonder too in Pyramid, which is the only wonder in the age 1, so age 2, where you don't have to give any gold. Now I'm moving into his capital. By the time Alex troops comes from the top center towards his capital, I would definitely capture it out. And once the capital is captured, there's a timer before which he has to recapture, otherwise he'll be lost. And he has just 2 minutes left.
You okay over there? You the man.
So now Alex putting his last effort to see whether he can salvage his capital back. That's going to be monumental effort for him, and even if he's gonna do it, he'll have all his troops lost. But I don't think so, given I have the age advantage. I have now progressed to level 6, even though my cavalry is not upgraded to tanks, but my barrack troops are. And hence this should be an easy defense for me before he could get his capital back, with just 10 seconds left now on the clock. Alex is losing this battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and for more Rise of Nations video, stay tuned to the channel. Till the time, it's Max signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.